It's absolutely freezing out here. When the temperatures drop below zero or just get a bit too cold, my morning routine with the chickens changes from a pleasant chore to a mission of survival. Here's how I get the flock thriving even on the coldest winter morning. Before I even open the door, I do a quick predator check. Snow makes it easy to spot tracks, so I can scan the perimeter for any signs of a fox or raccoons who may have visited overnight. I love this part about the snow. I always like to check to see what animals have been walking around in our yard overnight. I usually see a lot of bunny tracks, deer tracks, raccoons, birds, cats, and squirrels. It's also always good to check your coop in the mornings just to make sure there isn't any broken wires or anything like that, because trust me, even in the smallest corners of the coops there could be a little predator trying to get in there, and that is not okay. Daddy, look at the paw print. I see. It looks like a cat's paw print but with bigger claws, and it's pretty big. I thought maybe that was Chapo's, but Chapo doesn't have paws that huge. See, these are Chapo's. These are tiny. These are like tiny ones, and it has tiny claws because Chapo doesn't have that big claws. That one has pretty big claws, and I don't think it's a raccoon because raccoons look like little hands, little human hand things. And look, you can kind of notice that it was walking around here going over there. Because look, here's another one. They're pretty big, not gonna lie. I just don't know which animal it could be. And look, there was something here walking too. I don't know if this was a deer or yeah, I think it was probably a deer because they're kind of tiny. I don't know what these are though. Look, these, I don't know if these are bunnies or if these are deer. These are probably deer because look, it has a, or something else because look, it has that. And it stinks around here too, so I don't know if there's something else around here too. But look, it's like walking all the way over there. And there was something tiny walking here too, but I don't know. Look, there's the little hoofs again, or whatever is walking over there. Well, there's a big paw print that I looked at, that I saw. It's pretty huge. When I get to the coop, I look for 3 things: dryness, quiet breathing, and movement. If the bedding is damp or anyone looks hunched up, that's a big red flag. Everyone looks fluffy and healthy this morning though, except our cute little leghorn. She's going through her molt. She is struggling a bit, but she is eating and drinking water fine. She is thriving and doing better now though. The good thing is that the weather will be getting warmer in a few days. We will be covering the coop in plastic really soon also. We do use an automatic chicken door, so that helps us a lot, especially in the colder months. That way we don't have to wake up too early or come late at night in the cold to tuck the chickens in. On days that are too frigid or windy, they often prefer to stay in the coop until mid-morning, which is totally fine. I would too. They know what their bodies need. This is the most crucial winter chore: water. Chances are, if you don't use a heated base or a heated water, your water is an absolute solid block. I immediately remove the frozen water. This is my favorite part because all you gotta do is throw it there. The rubber bowls makes this part so much easier. I also like to add these special electrolytes in their water. It has so many good benefits, and it especially helps for when we have really cold weather. I fill up this watering can with water. My dad somehow made it that when water comes out of the spout, it comes out warm, which is really interesting and really helpful. Warm water encourages immediate drinking and helps raise your core temperature quickly. This will need to be swapped again in a few hours. Breakfast is their standard layer feed. They need the protein and nutrients, but they're also getting an extra boost later. They have a bunch of other feeders in their coop, including their boredom busters. Everything is like this. I like to look for any new snow or condensation inside the coop to run. If I see any damp spots, I immediately toss on a handful of fresh dry pine shavings. Dry equals warm. I like to toss hay in the run. I don't really spread it around much because that's the chicken's job, not mine. Having them move it around encourages them to move around and warm their body up. This hay also has a bunch of grains that they dig around and eat from. Inside the coop, we used the deep glitter method, so today I moved the manure and shavings around and then added a fresh layer of shavings on top of it. My morning winter trick, I toss a small handful of scratch grains. This encourages them to move around and scratch around, and the digestion of the corn creates internal heat, which is essential for getting the metabolism going on a very cold. It's also good to keep the boredom. It's good to beat the boredom.
Is that it?
egg production usually goes down during these months, but we do usually get a few eggs. This morning they didn't lay any in the morning. Maybe later on we'll find some. Let me show you. So this is a bit later. Look over here. We got 3 little eggs. Hooray.
Watch me do nothing.
They evenly spread the nice, beautiful hay everywhere. See, that's why I don't do it, because I can't do such a perfect job like this. You're really good at it. And that's it. Doors open, belly's full, water fluoridated, and everything is dry. Time for my own cup of tea, knowing the flock is set for the day. It's definitely more work and harder, but seeing them scratch and thrive in the snow makes it all worth it. If you have a winter morning trick, let me know in the comments. Stay warm. Thanks for watching. Remember, God loves you very much. Bye.